Hey everyone, welcome back to more building Castle Sockgorm in Hytale. It's me, Hero of the Heart, or Gecko Comics, whichever, yeah. Anyway, Castle, go! Competition, go! Alt-E! Oh, I'm slow. Let's fix that. R, rotate. E. So down a little bit. Check the placement. Looks good. Boom. Alt E. R. E. Boom. Alt E, R, E. Alright, that out. Oh, no. One more over. There we go. Paste and done. And look inside, make sure there's no goofy nonsense going on. Like this. Yeah, give me 1 second to push this out. Let me make sure. Okay, right. So I need to expose stone. I probably should have just wiped that out before copy pasting onto this last pillar. Oh well. Alright. Not to worry. And up we go. It goes up here too. Ooh, this could be where it gets a little touch inconvenient. And not too bad. It's supposed to be there. No. What are you doing? All clear? It might be all clear. Alright, in that case, yep, off we go. Now we make a castle tall. So, how big is this castle? Quite big, very tall. So let's see. Yep. Up, because we don't want to copy the floor when we already have that up here. Alright, Alt E. Is this about right? No. Not quite. Up some more. Up some more. Bingo! Oh ho ho ho! Okay, so that's 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make sure I get everything in order. Alright. Copy. Ding. And... no, don't copy that. Okay. So we got towers on both sides copied. Now I need to... so... yeah, these walls aren't as complicated as the towers, so I actually do want to copy their floor. Yeah. Got that. So flush. Yeah. Alright, that'll work out. And yeah, of course, massive lag spike. It's 1, 2, so it's yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna say real quick, I think I'm missing a little something here. Uh-oh. I'm missing a few somethings. I'm just gonna be on all the towers, so I'm gonna have to, oops. Fly over and find where all I messed up. Okay, over to here. Got that stuff going on. Double place, that's slightly annoying, but not... okay, it's a little more annoying when it does the no audio, puts it onto the, you know, doubles the slab block. Okay, and then I do need to also... oh, I got partial progress on that. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Right. So now I do actually want to... I want to grab floor level here specifically and put it on top. Because, that just makes things a little bit more convenient in general, really. Is that flush? Good. Copy, drag it up. And double check everything's... Did I get the wrong layer? I got the wrong layer. What? Floor layer. Yes. Drag it out, get it flush. Now, copy, and there we go. Boom. Okay. And I'll make further copy pasting less of a headache. That said, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm probably still gonna have to contend with how I, got stuff going on down here, because the reason why I'm not capping the bottom here is because where I'm standing right now, there's going to be a grass layer. Because it's a plateau. Alright, and don't take too much, just get 1 floor's worth. Essentially 1 floor's worth, yeah. Okay, oh, I just gotta slide it in now. Easy does it. Oh, steady. Steady. It's quite flush. Maybe it is. Nope. Wait. I got this all. Okay, does it line up? Looks like it. Does it smell like it though? Oh right, I've got the gemstone lights I gotta fix up, huh? Well, you know what? Sometimes I forget to extrude it, or yeah, to extend it properly. So you come along here. Come on. Alright, now I need to get my lamps in order. Because I kind of just don't at the moment, because I got... Right, not that floor. That's good there, and then here... Oh, right. Alright, so over here... we've got that... Okay, so it's just on this end where it needs the lamp. Right, pointing upwards, uncapped. Interesting. Am I on full bright right now? Yeah, let's turn that off. There, look at that. Gosh, this game's lighting engine is just gorgeous. This isn't even like anything fancy, but goodness me. Minecraft, eat your heart out. Yeah, no, Sorry, I'm devoted to Hytale now. This is crazy. Just how much stuff Hytale has had for the longest time that Minecraft is like just, you know, too busy hemming and hawing and chat restricting this and shutting down servers that to even hope to compete. Like, they have to really just... They have to do some pretty big moves that no corporation would ever dream of doing because they're too busy doing corporate bullshit things. In order to, like, start actually competing with this. Granted, they do have a lot of stuff that Hytale doesn't have because, you know, decade and a half of pumping out updates compared to where Hytale's been. But the groundwork Hytale has is just, like, the potential is not even a question. Just the vast difference in what the two games have going on. Like, optimization, performance, tools, everything. Hytale is just better, and it's only going to keep getting better. So, yeah... Oh. Shit. I gotta aim that better. Actually, wait, let me just, yeah, copy it like this. There we go. And there we go. Yeah. So again, this is just a keep. This is just a keep for the castle. Let's see, so yeah, that's the banquet hall, and then yeah, that second floor is I'll probably revisit what I put in there. On the only version of the castle I actually, you know, completed the interior on. The second floor had it had two quarters were two of the quadrants were quartering and bathing. Two of the quadrants, one was a big dance hall, the other was dance party hall sort of thing, and then the other one was I think it was a training room. And then the third floor was not actually completed. It simply was not actually Uh-oh, did I... Oh no, I just missed. Oop. Nothing a little extrude won't fix. Yeah, so... Yeah, third floor. I did not complete it. The third floor had... It was split up into 9 parts. As opposed to... Well, technically all the floors kind of were like that, but essentially you had... on the third floor, it was... that's where we had... I had a library in there, a study that never got completed, maybe 2 studies never got completed, and I had a treasury, and then on the center, it was, that was the release mechanism for the leader player, because of how the map worked, if the leader got captured, and you had to, even just one party member had to, like, hit the sign to release the leader before the the leader's willpower ran out, or else, you know, well, you don't know, but, you know, anyway, if you didn't release the leader before the willpower ran out, it would basically be a game over. Or if you had a plume of, oh, yeah, if you had a plume of dusk, I think it would save you. No, because the plumes would, I think the plumes activated on leader capture. I forget. Yeah, I think it was just leader capture. Okay. Leader capture and party wipe were what triggered the plumes, if I remember rightly. I didn't ever get plumes working on the last version of it all I was making. I just simply didn't get around to that. I hadn't even made the KO system. No death penalty or anything, so it was just kind of, yeah, play for the map. Ooh, okay, this direction. Boom. Then copy, rotate. All right. Yeah, that's a little bit off. And move that way. So now it's snugly fitting. I forgot the freaking caps again. God damn it. On both of them, no less. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, right, because I... Alright. Okay, but yeah. There were also, in the corners, there were quarters on the 3rd floor for, for powerful enemy spawns. They were kind of just a, like, high-end money grinder, essentially, because, you know, monster spawner method back in those days. Because that's the only method I'd really conceived of on Veil of Spirits and Tale of Sunsword. And it's also why Veil of Spirits updates have been discontinued, is due to, like, armor storage changes in Minecraft. I simply and they didn't make it apply to monster spawners. Like, excuse me? You have it auto apply to every entity that, you know, exists, but you don't apply the fix or the changes to entity data stored in monster spawners. And then you spam the output log with monsters spawning that I can't even find those monster spawners. They're buried in the ground to be kept hidden from player view. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about that? I didn't think about that. They just had some sort of a, you know, server security risk thing, and, well, consequences be damned. Go fix your spawners yourself, idiot. Like, really? I mean, it didn't break the map, but it still floods the freaking output log, which is annoying. And it might even cause, like, lag, because it has to think a little extra every time it spawns an enemy. So, that's, you know, half of why I, you know, on the, well, actually, that was, you know, that all happened after I even went about with doing, the, you know, final Minecraft remake for Tale of Sunsword. That was that was after I started on that, because that's a change. I think second half of 2025 for Minecraft updates, and I just like, you know, because I started the proper, you know, Sunsword remake and everything, um, basically a year ago, like early spring, 2025. Largely because, like, I already wanted to get away from the mob spawners and stuff anyways. They were, like, impossible to replace. Um, and I also just had way too much tech debt in the original Sunsword map. That would take way too long. Like, it was a hard decision, because I already had a lot of locations made. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, okay. Awesome. Why? Oh well, minor inconvenience. Game can be slightly finicky, but I don't care so much because of how powerful the tools are, how easy they are to use. I don't have to install any, you know, external modifying, world edit nonsense. I just go into the game, I start building, and I'm like already catching up to what was like 2 weeks of progress um on previous attempts for Tale of the Sunsword. Like, it's been a few real life days, but you know, in terms of in terms of like build density and stuff, yeah, I'm going at a slightly slower pace just in terms of time and raw time investment, but I'm going at a faster pace in terms of how much I'm getting done, how quickly, which is just like, mwah. Can't argue with results. All right. So, yeah, holy shit, the castle walls are borderline done. Other than, I got to get, like, the roof. Can you, like, stop second guessing? Oh my god! Okay, I gotta take it a little slower than that, because if I aim slightly off of the squares, it doesn't grab the square, it grabs whatever block I'm looking at. Alright. This mode is... yeah, it doesn't change selection because that would just delete what I'm holding. Okay. And then... right. So fourth floor was where all of the elite enemies were. And inside had the throne room, I think it was. Well, I think at first I wanted to make it be a throne room, but instead I just had it be like, that's the actual room where the leader player would be held inside of a big crystal and drained of the willpower. And then also it was yeah, a bunch of elite enemies, and the big bad was there with a gigantic organ. So yeah, all that going on, and then above, yeah, it was also quite open and spacious in that room. Had in the corners, because it was again split into like 9 sections. The middle section being the biggest. In the corner rooms within the walls, you had big, massive bedrooms. One of them took you into a pocket dimension that had a special boss fight against Crimson Fool, which was basically just an illusionist that spawned fake duplicates of himself periodically. It was madness. And yes, I did make also I used redstone with structure blocks to make a red Jevil carousel that would spin during the boss fight. Definitely a freedom theme kind of a fight. And you would get the crimson knife, which I've yet to make because of I just need to figure out like random selection and everything. And then yeah, so after the 4th floor we get the roof. And for the roof, right, so yeah, that's where the towers, yeah, towers will be. Alright. Let me make sure I copied all the tower stuff correctly. Ooh, I'm gonna fly up the stairs at that speed. This is gonna be hard to check quickly. I mean, it doesn't look disconnected. I'll have faith. Right. All right, so towers. Right. So yeah. Grab that. Because I only need like one more floor tower-wise. Because there's like 2 complete floors that syncs the stairwell with the yeah, with the rotations. Because it's, yeah. '18 and 18, and then you've got, yeah, 9 floors. Okay, and then, I mean, I probably could actually just, yeah, screw it. I can just copy this and rotate it. It'd be really smart of me to not forget about these baddies. It'd also be smart of me to not copy this right away, and instead I can, well, for one, I probably don't need that on this level. I'll still go ahead and have it, but expect that to get like chipped out later on. Here it absolutely does not need it. Instead, for here, I need to slow down. And, ooh, right, so got that light there. Okay, so for this level, right, so it's exposed to the outdoor air, and now the, yeah, final tier's shape has to change. So it's rightio. That might complicate things ever so slightly. Oh, nah, it'll be fine. Because, like, you're gonna be walking. Well, you might not be walking here, but yeah, shape. Because we gotta make it all cylindrical and stuff again, which means putting all this here. Okay. Alright, and then yeah. We can actually put an arrow loop here, even though it technically isn't necessary. Oh right, I didn't copy the lamps. No, I did. Right, send that for. Okay, and also we just don't need. I could have an arrow loop here. For now. Well, when I yeah, screw it. Yeah. Alt E, rotate around, bring it over here. Bosh. Okie dokie. Oh, and I can also just which way is it facing? Perfect. Alright, so we got arrow loops there. Let's go ahead and turn my full bright back on just because it's getting to be night again. And right, I want to copy this one and then just rotate it. Alright, there we go. Ooh, right, it goes there. And boom. Pardon me. Ah. Oh right, I didn't actually give myself a proper reference point outside. I can still get it inside though. out there. And then paste. Uh-oh, what did I punch? Ah. No, actually that's fine. Okay, and then we can do all of that. Alright, and then right, so we've got well, we still got right. Grabbing pardon me. Alright, we still wanna get this guy here. Got all this right, correct? Yeah. Alright, which way is this facing? Wrong direction. Thank you. Actually, let's get, right. Well, I mean, we gotta just kinda slot it from the inside anyways. So, alright, there we go. And, no, stop. Thank you. Punch all of that out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alt E, rotate. I don't see which direction it's rotated. Good direction. Now I go in here and drag it over this way, and boom, there it goes. Yeah, I set all of my arrow loops in place. Looks like it. Now I just gotta carve everything out. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Okay, and also don't forget about that. Oh no, that's fine. How is it on the other side? Yeah, okay. So that's just how it connects there. Alright. Uh-oh. And, yeah, well, that's inconvenient. Anyway, minor rotational stuff that I kind of... I'll get the hang of it later. I could probably just actually... Yeah, sure. Alright, and now I want to... Right, we get back to doing the pillars now. So boom, boom. One there, right? Yep. And then it's like... Wrong pillar. The smooth stone, and there. The heck is... Oh, because that was a doorway. It might be like that on this side too. No, oh right, because I just paved it over. Of course. Okay, yep, and then... So it's like that. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Oh, can't forget about that. And all covered, all covered? Okay. And how's my time? Oh man, I'm already getting out of time again. No, dude. I just want to keep flow state. Oh well. Oh yeah, since it's a really thick wall, I should actually be able to like be more interesting with the meticulations. We love meticulations in here. Right. So, I will probably actually end up redoing this upper section more or less entirely on the decoration and everything because because it's actually going to protrude outwards like a proper, like a proper tower that wants to have drainage and everything, and places to shoot downwards from would want to do. Also, yeah, don't be surprised, we are really, really high up. What elevation are we even at? Yeah, throw me off. Okay. Ooh. Not what I wanted to hit. Sorry. 188. Oh. I didn't think I was in fly mode. Okay. Ground level. Let's see. 72. And then 80. So 108 blocks currently, top to bottom. Don't include the pillar there. The crystal pillar. And this will actually get a little bit taller, of course, because of the flagpole. I might consider going for because we don't want the rain getting in here. I might consider actually covering it, maybe? Yeah, maybe I should do that. Give it a proper roof so that the rain doesn't just, go down the steps and make it slippery and get all over the wood and everything. Like, that would just not be good for the castle or people inhabiting the castle. Oh, and I also have to rotate this. Okay. Just to, make it all uniform and everything. Right. Okay. Pillars, pillars, pillars. Good all around, good all around. And now for the lights. Because of course, oh. What? Oh, I wasn't flying. Okay, so... yeah, here it's able to do that. Here, not so much. So I'll have to have the lights be, distributed a little differently. That's fine. I actually could have gone and done, like, keystones there. Oh well. Yeah, on that said, I think I actually do just, yeah, I think I call it here. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Bye!